What's going on, guys? It's Dill here from the Yakuza, bringing you a My Hero Academia Chapter 306 live reaction. We're probably going to go back to the vestiges of this one. I, for some reason, don't imagine us actually talking to the last two users of One For All, where we don't know their quirks. I think that will be in a future chapter, but in like a flashback. So let's get right into it and see what's happening, guys. Okay, we got a color spread with Shigaraki and Midori. It looks pretty good. Here's All Might. Not words, emotions. I can feel them coursing through him, conversing with the previous holders. One for all's truth, my predecessor's test. Knock knock, someone's knocking at the door. I could only feel it ever so slightly, but I can feel it coursing through me as well. That your quirklessness wasn't a curse, it was a blessing. How are you doing, All Might? Okay, so here's Janist and Hawks. They they call me the man that's a bit too fast, so I've been going around getting information from everybody. Isn't this kind of rude? Oh, you were. Oh, were you not done watching over Midoriya yet? I could come back another time. No, it's quite alright. He'll be up here soon. More than that, what are you here to talk about? Well, I was wondering about Midoriya-kun and One For All in particular. Ooh, All Might. Dude, Hawks is gonna pry and All Might is kind of defensive right now. Its existence was revealed to some heroes who had joined into the battle towards the end of it. The media's been picking it up, and it's been spreading out slowly. And when I asked Endeavor about it, he told me that Shigaraki is after Midoriya-kun. Whether he heard all of it or not, I want to make sure the problem is solved before it ends up in a tragedy. After all, we're not fighting against just villains anymore. Society is there to fight against us as well. This secret was kept to prevent mass panic across society. I hope you understand that this is for you as well, got it? We're not at that point anymore. They haven't given up on themselves either. This place isn't the best to talk about something like this. I will tell you everything. Principal's office. Yup, I'll send in a request for government assistance as well. It's a request from OB after all. I'll sort it out immediately. 3 days have passed and the panic hasn't stopped. More than that, it's spreading like an infection. But not everyone is looking for something to blame. Oh, it looks like Endeavor's on the stand. He's gonna address this. Show some integrity. We're worried. Promise you won't make any more mistakes. Assure us that we'll be safe. We're all barely hanging in by a thread, was what they were thinking. And then, okay, here's Endeavor addressing everybody. Big old scar on his face. It's the truth. No, there is nothing I can say that will mask the truth. Everybody's very shocked. Endeavor spoke about his family and his family's past in complete detail. Whoa. Their family is done for now, aren't they? This is some just random, like, cat, obese dude with a bunch of trash behind him watching. What a terrible story. He was supposed to be on our side. This is just all the people watching the broadcast. Please tell us you're lying. You're lying. You say that it's the truth, but the allegations against Hawks and Best Genus weren't. Mr. Genus faked his death so I could infiltrate the League of Villains as a spy. Though the rest... Dude. Hawks is looking messed up. Though the rest of the allegations cannot be debunked, my father's criminal history and the death of the villain who tried to escape. For hiding my connection with my father, I deeply apologize. As for the death of Twice, there was no other course of action I felt was appropriate at the moment. His duplication quirk, if left unchecked, would have caused far more to society, would have caused far more harm to society now than anything else. I wasn't able to avoid violence. Once again, I deeply apologize. Will it be okay? During Will it be okay? This is someone like raising their hand asking questions. Will it be okay? During Gigantomachia's rampage, my mother was severely injured. Just saying everything was true, we're deeply sorry, isn't going to fix anything. Dude, this bitch. This dude. Do you realize just how many people have lost their lives just this week? What right do you have to be carefully sidestepping it like this? The rampage was done by a villain, that's for sure. However, based on your faces, it doesn't look like you recognize that it's due to your mistakes that things ended up like this. Endeavor says, would it make up for what I've done if I were crying in front of you instead? This woman's pissed. She says, excuse me? Of course it wouldn't. I'm telling you to ease the panic. Get rid of the villains. That is right. That is the only way someone like Endeavor can make up for it. Now here's Genist. Dude, what is up with Genist right here? Why does his neck look so big? What the... But did it look like this back here in the earlier? Dude, why does his neck look like that? What the heck? What? We hear here. Okay, here's Genus. However, we must also discuss the fact that with the heroes resigning by the number, protecting society at large is only becoming harder and harder. We hereby announce a plan to prioritize the protection of certain citizens. Excuse me. What are you saying? This is my guess. Actually, no. I'm not gonna say my guess. But I have a slight prediction that they might graduate UA students early, like really have them out in the field more. Excuse me, what are you saying? After deliberation with the government, starting today, UA High School will serve as a sanctuary, a designated shelter for those connected to the students in the hero course. With its large estate and unrivaled security, this decision seems to be vital. The parents of those in the school have already begun moving, and here's Bakugo and Deku's mom. What the heck? I did not see this coming. In a time of uncertainty such as this, you think that a shelter like that would provide any amount of security? This measure is in place specifically because we are at a time of uncertainty. All your worries, your hatred, please direct them directly at me. This is Endeavor speaking. From here on out, it is not the lives of other heroes you should be concerned with. I request that you just watch me. The number of heroes, now this is like the narrator, the number of heroes has decreased significantly. From that day on, if a person was holding out for a hero, there would be none to answer the call. Despite this, there are still those who would stand up to fight. Wasn't that enough torment, Dad? And this is Dobby. When asked about One for All by the reporters, Endeavor to answer plainly with, and I don't know. Big news, everyone. So that Deku and All Might wouldn't be pestered further by the media. Dear Uraraka, thank you for everything. I don't feel like I should be keeping a secret from anyone in Class 1A, so I'm leaving a letter. My quirk is a power All Might passed on to me. Midori left me a letter at the door. He left it to everybody. You too? What the hell is this? All for one. He's being targeted by a villain? Midori, what's going on? Dude, is he leaving? Is he just gonna go off on his own? If a hero is a figure that doesn't falter in any situation, no matter how dire, dummy, what do you call someone as dire as you? What? April. Deku-kun leaves his hero academia. A big villain's attacking. What? So is that's a really cool twist on the story. Oh my god, Midoriya is just gonna go rogue? He's just gonna be we're gonna have an arc where Midoriya is just like a rogue hero? That is fucking insane, dude. Bakugo's not in this chapter. I don't see him anywhere. You don't think... I don't wonder if Bakugo probably didn't go with him. He probably wouldn't let it, but dude! Midoriya's going off on his own? That's a really cool freaking twist. I really like that. He doesn't want all of his friends and everybody targeted. He doesn't want UA. He knows if he's at UA, they'll go after him. So he is just going to go be a vigilante pretty much. Looks like he's still going to save people. And he looks you could tell he's different. You can tell that he has like, I don't know, he seems, I don't want to say kind of down, but he looks kind of like pessimistic almost. I think he might have learned even more in the Vestiges. I think he might have learned more in the Vestiges that was kind of like bad news even. That is crazy, man. I really want to see how Bakugo reacts to this. And just the reaction from everybody, really. But I really like that. I like that a lot. So, what did you guys think of this chapter? Endeavor laying it all out. Midoriya going rogue, going vigilante. The parents moving into UA High School. Just the state of the world and everything. How do you guys feel about this chapter? I will give this chapter an 8. It was really good, especially that ending. Like, I really fucking like where this is about to go. Where we're getting away from the school, and Midoriya's pretty much just graduated early. Like, he's strong enough. He has so many quirks now. It's good. This arc coming up is going to be amazing, guys. What did you think about it? Comment down below. Hit the like button if you enjoyed this video, and subscribe if you'd like to join the Yakuza. Thank you, guys.